everybody, it's Will again here with the Cannot Cease channel. One of the things I thought I'd do here is a little bit different. I'll show you in a second. Man, it poured down rain, and to be honest with you, I didn't have much of a fire going anyway. But man, I got some logs that have been smoldering, and I don't know how they made it through the night. Anyway, one of the quick updates I did yesterday was I think the next time around I should have filmed it, but I forged 3 steel rods into a tripod, and at that, the only thing I actually used was an S-wing hammer. Actually, I love this S-wing, and I used that. I actually have a small railroad piece of railroad track. I did not use that, but I used the board here. I got some burn marks in it. Maybe I'll show that in another episode. And part of this off a chair that doubles as a, as a hanger, plus it's all wrapped up. So I can put one in, push it around. Oops, that's right. That way it keeps it all together. But the biggest thing here is what I'm going to do is I've got this leftover. Let's drag this over here. From a folding chair. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use what's on this chair, and I'm gonna make some knives and stuff out of it. I mean, just to show you what you can do. So you can make some fairly decent survival knives out of something small like this. Matter of fact, here's another hook ring. Once I get it off, I don't think I'll be able to get it off right now, but yeah, maybe we'll. There, it's kind of like a support for the would have been the bottom, I think, this chair. Anyway, it's cold and rainy. I'm not going to do a whole lot today. Kind of overcast, and chilly out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart piece by piece, and I'm going to go at it. I mean, I see some pretty thick steel here, and with doing some fire hardening in our regular fire here, and a regular hammer, and a railroad spike, or even board, but railroad spike is what I prefer. We're gonna make some pretty decent knives here, and we'll see what kind of ingenious stuff we can come up with. I mean, we've got a pretty thick piece of angle iron. I mean, there's stuff that we can use to help aid the fire and different things here. So I already took the leather off this chair, so it was actually a nice expensive leather chair, and I decided, hey, I saw it, I think, it's a nice chair, and it was time for this chair to go. It had gotten, worn out, for example, but with family, so I'd taken the chair and I cut all the the leather off of it, and and just burn the rest of everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bunch of clips on the different stuff that we've got going here and that we can do. So kind of keep checking out the vids, because we're going to keep bringing them out and keep showing processes. So, sniff you later, and see you in the next vid. Hey, this is Will again here with K9TC. If you had checked our last video, if you haven't, please do so. We discussed the chair and making parts. What we've done here is we've taken a piece of steel, which is, I mean, it's pretty thick and pretty heavy duty, and we have transformed that into this, our blank. I'll tell you what I did. I cheated a little bit. On the sake of saving time, what I did was I had actually gone and traced around. So what I did was I took on the outside and I went ahead and traced for the handle. For example, I'm used to this handle now. I know it's my hand and the contours of my hand, so it didn't take me long to do this at all. If you look just right, you'll know this isn't extremely level and straight. One thing I did was I did lower it, and it goes to the back. It comes up straight and then down, and then there's a hook up on the top. That I'm hoping will help set to for using it when I'm batoning, something else to hit on top of. There's no curve in this, like I said, in the blade. It's just a straight blade. Seems like it's pretty hard. I've actually got, I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of red on here. I've been using it to beat the crap out of these things. So we went from this to this, and this is just a smaller piece, but it was actually cut out of just like that. So except I cut this piece first, and I haven't even sharpened it yet, but I marked here and I cut that off, and at the end left here. Now this hole is actually going to make a pretty decent, it's going to make a pretty good lanyard hole actually. I don't have the option with this machete, but I will now to have a lanyard hole. So stick with me, and we'll do some fire hardening when the weather gets a little bit better. So sniff you later.